Okay. Channel is going on. There we go. Going on. There we go. Yay! It sounds good now. Let me just make sure I have multi-stream set up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My back hurts. Guinea Hill Homestead, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. How are you today? Gonna let some people come in. Guinea Hill Homestead, since you are literally the first person in here, do you want a reading today? I've decided for the first person who shows up in my lives, like in my tarot reading lives, that I will automatically give them a reading first. So, if that is okay with you, do you have a question you would like answered? Yay! Okay. I am sweating. Should put my fan on. Do you have a question you would like answered? I might have to turn my fan on. It's a little toasty up in here. Up in here, gonna lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Welcome to everyone who has just joined. Any messages from, hold on, there's a thing in the way. Past ancestors. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have grabbed? I should have grabbed my notebook. Because not only do I use tarot and oracle cards, I don't necessarily need them all the time. So sometimes I just get information. It would be a good idea to write it down. So let me see. Anything from past ancestors? Just give me a moment here to get in my little feng shui. Thinking. All right, I'm going to use this real quick. Alright, let's see what we've got today. Sorry for the background noises. I live right next to the highway, so we get a lot of vehicle noises. Okay, so I shuffle all weird, and I only do one card at a time. Oh, I like to always ask the gender of the person that I'm reading for. I don't need anything else. I don't need any other information. Just your gender. And if you want to give me your zodiac sign, you can. Female. Okay, I thought so, because we got the Queen of Cups out here first. I just didn't want to assume anything. And you're a Libra. Okay, you're an air sign. Perfect. Zainab Ali, welcome. Hello, Jeremy. All right, so right now we are reading for Guinea. So right now we have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to shuffle this a little bit more. And you'll see my terrible shuffling skills because my hands are tiny, y'all. They're so tiny. I got like baby hands. Okay. All right. Interesting. We got the Page of Swords. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. So, all right, guys, save your questions, right? Right now I'm doing a reading. Save your questions. When we're done with the reading, I'll let you know and I'll have y'all pick a number, all right? But for right now, hold your questions. So we got the Queen of Cups. So that would be the you. That's you. We have Page of Swords upright. So that usually has to do with a thirst for knowledge, new ways of communication, restlessness, and mental energy. And then we have the, what is that? Four of Swords. Usually that has to do with taking a break or a meditation, retreating. So my question here, Ginia, welcome, Luminary Luna Beams. Ginia, are you somebody that meditates? Because if you're looking for an answer to a question that you have, I feel like your ancestors are telling me to tell you to meditate on it. Yes, I meditate. Okay, cool. That's what I figured. So they're telling you if you have any questions, right? I mean, meditation doesn't have to be your typical om and you're just trying to silence your mind. If you have questions that you want answered, you can ask them during meditation and, you know, they'll give you those answers. So if there's something you're looking for, you might get that answer in meditation. Does that make sense? Or is there anything you're curious about that you've been trying to get an answer for? Because they're telling me to tell you to meditate for those answers. And you might do that already. I have just last week started scheduling in a meditation. This makes perfect sense. Okay, perfect. So you guys, to get everybody in the chat, I'm only going to pull a few cards, all right? Now, obviously, if I can't get an answer right away, I'll pull more. But just to keep it going. And, you know, when we roll the dice, even if I read for you already, you can continuously keep playing, okay? So, you know, I can land on you multiple times, and that just means Spirit has more to tell you. So, stick around, because you might be picked multiple times. All right, guys, so that was the end of that reading. So there are, how many are there? 8 people. So pick a number between 1 and 12, and I'll roll a dice. Do not pick the same, all right? Try to keep different numbers from everybody else. There is a chat bar here. I was like, why is on the right of my screen so you can see what the Twitch side is saying, and they come up as a different color from the YouTube side. So if you would like a reading, pick a number between 1 and 12. I find my 12-sided dice here. It's probably in here. Jeremy picked 4. Horse Drawn Portrait picked 5. Zainab Ali, can I just call you Ali, picked 12. I have so many dice now. So is this my 12-sided? That's my 12-sided dice. Anybody else? All right. Guys, I have a 100-sided dice now. It is bananas. That's me dropping shit, by the way. Let me see if I can grab it with my feet. Yes, I can. All right, so everybody got their numbers in? Because I'm about to roll. All right, here we go. We have a 6. Did anyone pick a 6? Nope. Every number but the 6. Okay, here we go. 3. Anybody pick a 3? No. 8. Nope. And if I call your, like, if I roll in and I miss, please yell. Welcome, Infinite Work. Welcome. I don't think I rolled a 5. I was 5. I rolled a 6, a 3, an 8. Miss Benavides, welcome, Julie! Yay! I'm glad you could join us. 12. Oh, Zainab. Infi at work, because I forgot my main account password, so I made it a work one. Haha, that's great. It's only right on the number that counts, I see. What do you mean? Now we're on 12. All right. Ali, what is your question? What is your question? Welcome, Silent Echoes. When will Muhammad Ali leave Amna third party? Okay. Oh, guys, I want to put some rules down. I will answer your questions, but if you ask questions based on another person, I would have to get their permission, okay? So I don't recommend asking about other people. Just ask about yourself, okay? So, Zainab Ali, because of the law of free will, I can't do readings on other people. So you have to ask questions based on yourself. Alright? Does that make sense? Because I don't want to breach anyone's privacy. So, Zainab, do you have a question for yourself? Yeah, so horse-drawn portrait brings a great point. They are saying you could ask how to handle your side of the relationship. That's a good question. When will my life get stable with my husband? Okay, that's a good question. When? Okay, so I'll do my best. Time frames are not my strong suit, but we can try, you know? I'm gonna and I will roll a dice to see if we can get a number. Alright, so we have the 9 of Swords here. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of anxiety. You have a lot of worry about this. So let me see what we can get for you here. Thank you. Ooh. So we have the Devil card. So this has many meanings to it. But when I get the Devil card in terms of a relationship reading, I get toxicity. That is my toxic card. Sleepless nights, yeah. Whoa, thank you for that. We got, do I keep this? Because I usually pick one at a time. I'm seeing if my guides say, do I keep this? I heard no. Okay. If it's meant to be, it'll pop out again. Yes, true. My husband is a toxic person. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna keep going here. Spirit guides. Will you please help me pick out one card at a time? Thank you. Thank you. Perfect timing. happiness coming, but usually I pick 3, but for this, I'm not getting a clear answer here. Didn't pop out. One more card, please. That was a lot of cards. One more card. King of Wands. Yeah, he's toxic. AF. Okay. So, we did get the 3 of Cups, and we got the 10 of Cups, right? Welcome, Crunchy. It's been a while. Alright, so usually with the 3 of Cups, it has to do with celebration, friendship, community, happiness. 10 of Cups is also like divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner fulfillment and happiness. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. This has to do with the person, right, that you're in the relationship with. So this person's impulsive, ruthless. Yeah. So I'm hearing promises. This person, I feel like, gives you promises, but he doesn't keep them. Silent echoes. Maybe the cards are coming out like that because it's saying anything can happen. It's either a good thing or more than likely a bad thing. But if you feel danger, please reach out. Yeah. So, okay. My guides are telling me, Zainab Ali, that it feels like this person, it promises you things, and that's why, you're kind of stuck, because you feel like, they're going to fulfill those promises, but then they never do. I heard get out. My spirit guides are saying get out of that relationship. Yeah, there's definitely narcissism. He is a liar and a cheater. Yeah. My spirit guides are saying get out, as in get out of that relationship. And once you do that, you'll be happier for it. Does that make sense? I don't know what part of the country or what country you live in, and I don't know how they are with divorce and stuff, but if you have the if you are able to get and leave that relationship safely, I would do so. I have a son with him. Yeah, I understand. That's what makes it tough. You're from Pakistan? Okay. I don't know what their rules are and stuff on marriage. Are you guys allowed to get, like, divorces and stuff? If you are, I know you have a son. I mean, the only other thing I would recommend is doing things that protect yourself. There's nothing you can do to keep a person from cheating on you. If they want to cheat, they're gonna. The only other thing I can think of is if you can't, split up from them, I would work on changing your mindset and changing your goals with this person to, like, getting him to help raise your son. Which I know I understand that sucks and is not great, but I don't know your laws and stuff when it comes to marriage. I know in countries like yours, the men are more they are seen as more valuable, which isn't necessarily, true, right? But depending on the country, that's how they view certain men, or men and women. They don't treat them fairly or equally. So that is what I say for your reading, Zainab Ali. If possible, get out of there. If you can't, work on changing your mindset and protecting, you know, your heart and stuff. Because you can't change a person. They have to be willing to change. So I think once you get that figured out, that's when your life will start becoming happier. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. And I'm sorry for the situation that you're in. I wish you nothing but the best. Alright, you guys. Pick your numbers. We've got 8 viewers, so pick 1 through 12. Don't duplicate any numbers. Four for the Luminary, Luna Beams. I want to say thank you for my reading. I dealt with my trauma and I think my negative attachment has almost gone. I no longer have negative outbursts. Please let me know how I can donate. Oh, thank you, Crunchy. In my description, you can see I have links there for donations. You are an awesome person. Thank you so much. If you need any more help, Crunchy, don't hesitate to reach out, okay? Alright, so we got a 4, a 6, 11, a 2. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for sending. Guys, you guys are such an awesome group, and I love the energy here because, I don't know, it just makes my day better. But also, you guys spread a lot of love and positive energy in the chat, which does help those that need that energy. So we have a 4, a 6, 11, a 2. Do we get anybody in the Twitch side? I don't see anybody. Thank you, Crunchy. Alright, so we have a 6, a 4, 11, and a 2. Anybody else want to throw in a number between 1 and 12? Just want to make sure I didn't miss any. My chat thing on my computer is very, like, slow, so I have to always scroll back and forth. The Wheel of Fortune popped. I didn't even roll a number yet. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. 7. Did anybody pick a 7? No. I do not see a 7. We have a 9. Anybody pick a 9? No. No. 12. No. 3. Anybody pick a 3? No. 8. Nobody picked an 8. It's like picking every number but. Okay, 6. Yay, Julie! Woohoo! Do you have a question you would like answered? Well, obviously, because you picked a number. What would you like to know? I can already tell you have good luck coming in for you. Turning point. I can't read. Inevitable fate. So this has to do... So Wheel of Fortune usually is like anything can happen. But to me, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, that's like my good luck card. I'm wondering if what I saw a few years back is what I think it was. Ooh, mysterious. Okay. So, let me think. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is a yes. So, does that answer your question? I also have a dice here that has yes and no on it. I might get to use. But the Wheel of Fortune popped out before you could ask the question, and it is a yes card. Yes. Thanks. I hope for good stuff for my family and friends. Yeah. I think you will have some good stuff coming. What did we get here? Look, another yes card popped out. So, yeah. It did land in reverse, though, but... This also can stand for overactive imagination. Woo! Hoo-hoo! That was too many. But I think that's more towards your son. You want to know what I saw, LOL? Yeah, I want to know what you saw. I want to know. I'm curious. I just want to pull one more card. For the fun of it, you know? Ooh. Any options? Avoidance. Deadlock. Interesting. I also pulled out Two of Swords. So that has to come with difficult decisions and weighing options. But yeah, I want to know what you saw. What did you see? Welcome, Point. Point? Is it point? Like, point? Thank you. Alright, so we have the Star in reverse as well. That has to do with the lack of faith. And lack of self-trust. So, oh, I see. So, okay, with this spread here, I'm seeing that I feel like you do see things, as you stated, but you second guess yourself, and you think it's your imagination, but it's not, and you're avoiding it. Does that make sense? It's like the lack of faith in yourself and your ability or abilities is making you second guess yourself. Yeah. And because you're doing that, it's like, well, you're doing that out of avoidance because you're afraid that it could be something you're not seeing good things. You're afraid that you're seeing only negative things. Holy shit, that scared me. Point, thank you for the follow. It scared the bejesus out of me. Also, guys, if you're on the Twitch side, if you want to scare the shit out of me, oh no, I think it works for both sides. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, if you want to scare the shit out of me, follow me because it'll make that noise and it makes me jump every time. So, keep that in mind. But yeah, I thought it was funny. But yeah, Julie, that's what I'm getting with this spread here. Wait, you asked if I wanted to know what you saw, and I said yes. You're leaving me curious. I wanna know. It's so mean. You get my, like, get me excited and then you don't tell me. I'm gonna shuffle these back. You're welcome. Okay, guys, we're gonna move to the next person. Pick your number. Yeah, I wrote it. You did? Maybe it just didn't come up. That is so weird. It didn't show up in any of the chats. That is so strange. Didn't show up. Sometimes it does that, and I don't know why. All right, guys, if you would like a reading, so now how many people are there? 8 still. So pick a number between 1 and 12. 5 for Jeremy. Awesome. Point if you would like a reading. Please pick a number. Peach Penku, hello. Are you accepting specific question readings? It can be anything. Just pick your number between 1 and 12. Sorry. Hickin' burps there. So we have a 5, a 3, and a 7. Oh, we got 2 7s here. A point picked 4. Do we have, okay, we have a 3. So we have 2 3s. Okay, guys, pick a number that no one else has. So 7 and, okay, he or she picked 6. Perfect. So the ones that pick 7, you might have to pick another number because it's there twice. Mega picked 6. Welcome, Mega. I'll be back, Emily. Thanks. Okay, cool. Well, okay. We have 2 6s. But Mega picked last. So, Mega, can you pick a different number? Let me know. 11? 11 is available, yes. So we have a 5, a 3, a 7, and a 6 on the board. And 5 was already taken, Mega. Let's see. 8, 9, 12, 1, and 2 were not taken yet. Okay, 12 it is. Anybody else? Oh. No, 1 and 12, not 15. 1 and 12. I feel like an auctioneer, like, hey, drinking my drink. Okay, 12, perfect. Okay, anybody else? I'm gonna start rolling. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 7. Crunchy picked 7. Okay, yeah, Crunchy picked 7 first. So, Crunchy, what is your question? So itchy. What is your question? Gonna shuffle the deck some more. Can you let me know if the negative attachment is still there? Okay. I'm going to use conjure cards for this, and then I might have to do a little meditation. These are new cards, these conjure cards. I love them so much. Since they're new, I might have to use the book, but they're pretty accurate. So if you want to know, that's what this deck is. I love the size of the cards. They're perfect for my baby-sized hands. And they're thick enough to where they don't bend easily. We got 10 of clubs here in reverse. Let's see something else. I'm so happy that you're able to work through traumas and stuff, because that is like a base point. Whoa, that one just like flew in there. Got the 4 spades. One more, please. Whoa. We taking these? I heard a yes. Okay, so let me see. Just looking at this immediately, these 2 cards, here, I'll slide this over. Just looking at the 10 and the 4, we have upside down crosses and stuff and like this land. But based on the imagery, right, and this isn't coming from the book yet, I'm seeing burial grounds. So I don't know, Crunchy and guys, if I've read you in the past, just know my memory is terrible and I don't remember 90% of past readings that I've given you. So I'll probably ask you a bunch of repeat questions because I honestly don't remember. But Crunchy, do you live near burial grounds? So that includes like Native American, a graveyard cemetery, or even like a battlefield. I'm just curious. So let me see what the book says. And then we have an 8 of spades in reverse and then a 3 of hearts. But let me see. 10 and so we have clubs. 10 of clubs. Club is. So we have a 10 and a 4. So 10 of clubs. This one's reversed. Things are okay. Ruin. Hard work is swept away and you have to start over. It is a tiresome ordeal with seemingly no end. Okay. I want to see what the 4 of clubs is though, because these all go together. Much like a farmer ready to plant, the 4 of clubs shows that the ground is ready for what you've been planting or planning for the future. Work has been done and now we wait for the fruit. But it's saying stay with upkeep. Keep it up. I don't live near burial grounds. Okay. I was just seeing if it would work with the cards here. But it's saying that pretty much keep up with the hard work you're doing, right? Don't stop. And because if you stop, weeds will grow. Those are one of my favorite decks to use to tell a story. Yeah, I love them. Sasha Mod, just hold your questions. When I'm done reading for a person, I'll give you a number. Or you'll pick a number between a number range. And if I land on your number, then you'll get to ask your question. So it's not technically a list, but just stick around. So we have an 8 of spades here. So let me go back. There we go. And this one's in reverse. All right. So reversed, the 8 of spades denotes return to health and good habits. It shows a way out and light at the end of the tunnel. If it is pulled for someone in bad ways like this, it says that this ain't the bed they're meant to die in. That's good. And then we have a 3 of hearts here. So this card shows a short time of 3 hours or days. The banjo and whiskey bottle foretells your cup running over. The little sparrow can mean that someone wishes to speak with you or that wrongs will be righted. Honestly, Crunchy, I think you're on the right track. Okay? So let me tap in and see if I see it. All right? So just, guys, give me a few moments here to see if I can see if that thing's there. Okay, Crunchy, it looks like it's still there. However, it's dissipating. So you're on the right track. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So yeah, just like the cards, it is working. And I see this, it was in smoke, but it looks like the smoke is starting to clear out. Does that make sense? So whatever you're doing, it is working. Yay! These are cool cards. Also, with the 10-4, Chas always says 10-4. But anyway, I don't know, that's funny. I'm wondering too, like, if it could also be, because my brain went to negative, like, a location too, just to be weary of. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, do you know what it is? Okay. Hold on. Just shuffling these back. It looked like a compilation of negative energy that had turned into an entity with its own consciousness. So, you know, examples of these can be like poltergeist things. It could just be negative energy that hangs around. I'm seeing if I can see a face. I'm just curious. It's hard to see exactly what it is because it's very misty and smoky. Honestly, Crunchy, I think it was a bunch of residual energy from, it could just be from those, or an area that you were around where you picked it up, and it kind of made its own little being or entity, and it clings to you because it likes your energy and your light. Thanks. About 2 years ago, I saw the thing you mentioned in your last video, the one that looks like the Pokemon Muck, but I never saw him again. Interesting. I wonder if that dream had... Okay, guys. Last night, and I told Chastity this, so if she's still in the chat, you know. Last night, I was watching TV with my boyfriend, right? And all of a sudden, I hear... slap, like something fell on the floor. Now I thought it was in the kitchen, but it wasn't. I looked around, we couldn't figure it out. I go into the bathroom later and I find that my medication had fallen on the floor, which is weird because of where I put it. And the bathroom door is always closed because I like to keep the dog out of there because he'll go in the trash can, right? So I always keep that door closed. But it was sitting on the medicine shelf. And I always make sure it's pushed off, like pushed in, so it doesn't fall over like it did. But I'm wondering, like, because I had that dream, and I'm wondering, Crunchy, if it's related. Crunchy, I rebuked him, and he disappeared. Yeah, that's good. So I'm wondering if that dream was a lesson that I've learned in correlation to you. But have you had any paranormal activity in your house at all? Before you rebuked him? I'm just curious. I want to know who this is related to. Because a lot of times when I help people, I'll experience their haunting so I understand what's going on so I can figure out how to help them. That's what was suggested last night for sure. Yeah, Chaz. I haven't for a long time, but you did at some point. Okay. Well, it's good that you haven't for a long time. But, Crunchy, I would continue doing what you're doing. Keep working through any and all traumas that you have. It's an ongoing process for sure, because even the littlest thing can bring up things that have happened in the past, right? And will poke at them, especially negative entities are known for that. No paranormal activity for about a year. Yes, that's great. That's great. So yeah, Crunchy, continue doing what you're doing because you are on the correct path here. and I'm sure it'll be gone. It'll be gone soon. All right, you guys. If you would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. Please do not pick any same numbers as anybody else. So pick your numbers. Luminary, I'm in and out. So if you say something and I don't respond, I'm probably asleep. Just letting you know. Okay, no probs. All right, Bunny Hop picked 4. Chas, aka Luna Beams, picked 11. Jeremy picked 5. Oh, everyone be picking the same numbers. Y'all got, like, you're all tapped into the same consciousness, I swear. So, Serenity and Point have the same number as Bunny Hop and Chastity. So if anybody wants to change their number, I highly recommend doing so. Point, I never had or seen a reading before. It's really interesting to see. Yay! Well, hopefully, you know, this exceeds your expectations, Point. Alright, so Serenity picked 6 instead. Bunny Hop picked 1. Awesome. Alright. Point changed to 9. Sounds great. Anybody else? Where'd my dice go? Oh, here it is. It's hiding. It is hiding. Any other numbers? If not, I'm going to start rolling, okay? And don't forget, guys, ask questions based on yourself. Don't ask for other people, because through the law of free will, you know, you need their permission, right? Also, it kind of goes against my morals to do readings without a person's permission, because it's a breach of privacy, and you don't want people doing that for you. All right, here we go. We got a 3. Anybody pick a 3? Not this round. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. 10? Nope. 12. Oh, that was the last one. It's going on here. 7. It's like we're picking numbers. 10 again. 1. Okay, Bunny Hop. Bunny Hop, you are chosen. What is your question? Ugh. This chair hurts my butt and my back. Guys, I miss doing these readings. The past few months I've been having a lot of health issues to the point where I can't even work anymore. So that's why I haven't done any in February or March. And I missed it so much. I missed it. But because I'm clairsentient, I don't want my pain getting in the way of any clairsentient readings, because I can pick up other people's pains. Oh, thank you for that. And I don't want my pain stuff to get in the way and make the reading harder. So we have a general reading here for Bunny Hop. I don't do multiple bunch pop outs, so hold on. So we have the Magician. It's a good card to pop out first. Okay, thank you. Ooh. Oh, guys, I wanted to announce this. I'm making my own Oracle card deck, you know, which is why I always have that paranormal deck that I made. It was my tester, but I'm almost done with the illustrations, and I'm going to have it printed out soon. I'm just so excited, y'all. I'm so freaking excited. So excited. I'm going to do a little shuffle again. This one might need some clarification. Hold on. one, please. Spirit guides, please pick one card at a time. Right? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we have the Magician, we have the Five of Wands reversed, and then we have the Death card. All right, so let's see. So usually the Magician has to do with manifestation, power creation, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, and all that. The Five of Wands reversed usually has to do with avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity. Okay. And then the Death card usually has to do with endings and beginnings, change and transformation, and metamorphosis. Just wanted to see something here really quick. Creation, diversity. I want some clarification here. What do you mean? If you wanna say yes, but you gotta say no, what do you mean? Did I miss the game? No, you did not miss the game. Just hold on. We're doing a reading for Bunny Hop at the moment. I'm losing my voice. No, it's because of the allergies. What do we need to know? May I please have some clarification with this? Oh, almost yeeted a bunch of them. One card at a time, please. Thank you. So this has to do with personal values. Okay. That does make sense. That does make sense. Overwhelmed by choices. Okay, so Bunny Hop, here's a question that I have for you. Are you working on a project or something that has to do with different ideas, but you're not quite sure what... I don't know if it's more like you have too many choices to choose from, or the opposite, or if you don't have enough choices. But I feel like you're trying to do something here. No? The fuck? Creation, manifestation. The other thing I can think of is if you're trying to... I am looking for work. Oh, interesting. Because the thing that I'm getting here... Skill, creativity, willpower. Diversity. I mean... It looks like there's definitely change coming your way. Alignment, personal values. Okay. So then there's change, transformation headed your way that is in alignment with yourself. Willpower. And it does show confidence in maybe I'll get a job. Yeah. Agreeing to diversity. Huh. Interesting. If we want some more clarification, it could just mean that you have a bunch of jobs to choose from. You don't have a bunch of jobs to choose from? What do you mean? Okay, it says delays and frustrations for the Knight of Wands in reverse. When I say you have different options for work, so what I mean by that is what I'm literally seeing is a job site like Indeed, and you have thousands of jobs, right? That's what I mean by you have a bunch of options. Not necessarily that, you applied for them and you got an interview and now you have an option like to pick which one that You know what I mean? I'm seeing a list of jobs, and I'm seeing that there's thousands of them for you to choose from, to apply to. It's more about applying. All right, I'm going to keep pulling for you. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. This has to do with discovery, planning, progress, leaving home, and travel plans. Hey, I can't quit until we get someone who is satisfied here. So maybe, like, you might have to travel for this job. Or maybe you have travel planned in your future. We do have the Six of Pentacles upright. This has to do with giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, sharing. I feel like you might be very... The energy I feel around you, though, is kind of on the negative side. And I don't mean it as a bad thing. I just feel a lot of anxiety, sadness, and, like, frustration. I think frustration's more it. I feel the frustration. One more card, please. That's 2. I want one more, please. I'm also hearing that you have a bunch of, like, things to apply for, and I feel like the one that you'll get call back, like, you'll have one callback that'll be in alignment with you. That's probably the one I would pick. Thank you. So this has to do with transition, change, leaving behind, releasing, baggage, moving on. Okay. Yeah. So Bunny Hop, it looks like you might have to be willing to travel for this new job. And you might have to leave behind things that do not serve you or help you. And that could also include, like, baggage and stuff. Like, personal baggage, trauma. But you have to be willing to accept change, okay? Yeah, leaving home, travel plans. So I'm going to conclude this reading here, Bunny Hop. I hope it makes sense for you, but it looks like through the list of jobs that you can apply for, you're going to, I mean, there's going to be a bunch, but I feel like 2, you might have to weed out the sus ones, but I feel like when you get to the right one, you're going to know it and it's going to be in alignment with you. But you also have to be willing to accept change, and maybe you might have to have a willingness to want to travel. So hopefully, does that make sense? All right, I'm going to conclude it. We're going to move to the next one. So guys, if you would like a reading, pick a number between 1 and 12. Four. All right, so we have a 4, we have a 9. Y'all, like I said, y'all are in the same collective consciousness because you'll be picking the same number. Crunchy, it's in my description on the video. 6, okay. Here, let me see something. Let me see if it'll let me go into my description. Oh, it won't let me copy and paste. La da 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 da. I'll paste the links in the chat if that helps. Na 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 na. It goes around the world just na 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 na. And everybody's singing na 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 na. I'm gonna go into post. Welcome, 69 Yo Mama. I love your name. It is awesome sauce. Alright, hold on. Edit. And copy. Discard. Let me go in here into the live chat. Mega picked 5. Oh, you did find it? I'm gonna still pin it. Oh, that didn't work. Pin message. I should have done that from the very beginning. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't think. Alright. So if you guys want to donate, you can. It will help so much because, like I said, I'm out of work. And, yeah. But, so, we have a 7. What a voice you should be in Canadian Idol. Well, thanks. If Sasha wants 9, I'll do 7. Let me make sure we don't have a repeat. Sounds good. Awesome. Hi, did I miss mine? Nayla, no. So pick a number between 1 and 12. So right now we have a 4, a 9, a 7, and a 5. So just make sure you pick a number that's not one of the ones I just said. Okay, we got a 2. Awesome. Guys, look at this. One day, I don't know how to work, but one day I hope I get 100 people in these lives because I want to use this dice. It's 100 sides. 100 sides. It's literally a ball. It's like a perfect sphere. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Here we go. And I lost my chat on YouTube. What the fuck? Okay. Make sure I can get it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna roll now. We have a 6. Did anybody pick a 6? Alright, hold on. Did we have a 6? I can't tell. No. Okay, there it is. Crunchy. Oh, that's right, Crunchy. You did have a 6. Okay. Yeah. Crunchy, what is your question? I'm sorry. I had lost my YouTube side. You did. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, guys, if I call your number and I miss it, please yell at me. Who are my spirit guides? Ooh, okay. I'll see what I can get for you. I just need to focus. Okay, just give me a moment. All right, I'm seeing a dark-haired female. With long hair. Let me see. Her hair seems to be pretty straight. She's pale in complexion. Just writing notes here. All right. This person is not alive. Just want to see. Okay. Crunchy. So I'm seeing a dark-haired female with long, straightish hair, pale complexion. And she is human. It's female. And she said, I've had many past lives with this person. In a past life, I was once their sister. Interesting. See if I can see anybody else. For whatever reason, I'm getting an image of someone painting another person's nails. Okay, she's saying we were close. We used to do each other's nails. We used to do girly things. You think you have a blonde-haired spirit guide? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep going and see what else I see. I'm seeing 5. Crunchy, I'm seeing like 5 people. I'm seeing like 5 spirit guides. Like people or beings that help guide you. I'm seeing 5. It's like your own little spirit team here. I want to see how many, like, males and females. So we have the 1. Okay. 2, that's a dude. He's got medium. It looks more like a lightish brown. 2. But he has a bowl cut. Whatever. No judgment there. And he looks, well, the way they present to me may be different how they present to you. There's a tall one. What is it a... The tall one, I can't tell what gender they are. They kind of look androgynous. But they got long hair too, but it's dark. I don't have any names for you, so I wish I could give you that, but I can give you descriptions of them. I'm seeing a dark complexion one. You know what she looks like? She looks like the chick from... What the frig is that movie? I can't think of what the movie is. I'm trying to, like... I see her. She looks like some kind of, like, native person. She's got, like, long black hair with, like, straight bangs. I don't know if it's Pocahontas and, like, her friend. I'm also thinking of a different movie, too. But I don't know if that makes sense. But you have a mixture, let me just say, you have a mixture of different spirit guides. Each one has their own purpose and they teach you different things. Do spirit guides stay with me all the time? Okay, so when it comes to that kind of stuff, you have your permanent spirit guides. Okay, guys, if you don't follow the podcast, Lights of Midnight podcast, I do, and Chastity and I cover spirit guides, and we talk about, like, permanent ones versus, like, temporary ones. I highly recommend going and seeing that episode, but you have different kinds of spirit guides for different purposes, right? So you have spirit guides that will remain with you your entire life, right? And then you have temporary spirit guides that will pretty much, once you learn a lesson, they'll move on and you'll gain another spirit guide in their place. So some of the spirit guides that you have on your team stay with you permanently, all right? And then some of them will probably change. But I'm trying to find which episode. I want to say it's the Ascended. All right, I'm going to link it in the thing for you guys to watch or listen to. But, you know, we go full out into talking about it. It's not letting me put it in here. I think it's this episode here. So if you're curious, check out that episode. It's called The Ascended, Spirits of Light, Exploration into the Diversity of Spiritual Realms. And, we talk about spirit guides, different spirit guides, how they work. So if you're ever curious, we go ham on that podcast. But, guys, we're going to go into the next round. So if you would like a reading, awesome. If you would like a reading, pick a number between 1 and 12. Please don't pick duplicates, all right? So, if you would like a reading, pick a number between 1 and 12. I feel like I'm losing my voice. All right, we got a 7 from Danger Zone. Welcome back, Danger Zone. We have a 5 from Jeremy. Anybody else? Six from Serenity of the Wind. Wow, we have a 5, a 6, and a 7. Whoop whoop. Anybody else? La da 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 da. Alright, I'm gonna start rolling then. We're gonna start rolling. You better put your numbers in quickly. Okay, here we go. Just kidding. Okay. 11. Nobody picked that number yet. 11 again. So we got 11-11. Guys, there's a reason for that. There's a spirit message behind that. 8. Nobody picked an 8. We got a 9. Did someone pick a 9? Nobody picked a 9. 4. Okay. 4 again. 44. 10. Nada. Number 2. Nayla? Are you still with us? Did you want a reading? Number 2 was called. I don't know if you picked for our last round or if it was this round, but 2 was called, and I see 2 on the Twitch side. La 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 la. Going once. Going twice. If this person, I'll give them a few more seconds. If they don't answer, we'll just keep going. I just want to give them a chance, and just in case, you know, they're a slow typer. Says there's 2 people on the trip, so I'm gonna say they're not there. If they somehow come back and I have picked a different number, then I'll do it. We have an 8. Nobody picked 8. 12. 2. Again. Spirit really has a message for Nayla. That's 3 times I rolled a 2. 11. That's 3 times I rolled an 11. 6. Ooh, Serenity of the Wind. Okay, thank God. Thank you, Crunchy, for the donation. I love you so much. I love you. Thank you so much. Serenity of the Wind, or of Wind, sorry. Do you have a question you would like to ask? I want a mediumship reading. Okay. What kind? I specialize in paranormal. So if you have any like negative things you want figured out, like entities or hauntings, that is my forte. About my passed away grandmother. Okay. I will tell you this right off the bat that people readings are not my forte, but I will make the effort, right? I want to learn, and the best way to learn is practice. So just bear with me. I do a nightmare. You had a nightmare with her yesterday? Okay. That is because That nightmare is from a negative entity trying to give you anxiety about her. And it seems, Serenity of the Wind, were you close with her? And even if you weren't close, if you had some sort of like admiration, absolutely, yeah. So what happens is, if you're really close to somebody, especially someone that has passed away, what'll happen is you'll have negative entities from time to time that'll try to give you anxiety, and because they know you had a good bond with that person, they try to work you, and that's how they feed. They like that negative energy. You were the closest person to her? Yeah. So, don't worry, she's okay. But let me see if I can get anything specific from her. Sometimes when it comes to mediumship readings, it takes me a bit to connect. I'm seeing... What the hell is that? Brick? I don't know if it's a brick. Hold on. Hold on. That looks like a nut of some sort. Okay, so hold on. Let me flip this. Alright, so what happens, and just so you know, Serenity, what happens is the way they communicate with me is through a series of images, right? And it's our job, you and me, so me and the client, to help put these puzzles together. So I'm getting it. At first, I was seeing something that looked like brick, right? I don't know if that's exactly what it was. I don't know if she had like bricks at her house, if you have bricks, something to do with bricks. But I also am seeing something that looks like a type of nut. I don't know if it's like an almond, but it looks like this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's lines through it. It looks like this. Can you see it? Oh, that's kind of small. Do you see that there? I'm seeing that. I don't know if it's an almond, a seed. Okay, yeah, home. Okay. Let me see what else. Lungs. I'm seeing a picture of lungs. Or a walnut. Yeah, danger zone. I also thought about walnuts. So it could be a walnut. Oh, I can't spell. I also got an image of lungs. Was there something wrong with her lungs? Something to do with lungs. So I literally saw lungs. Sorry, my image of lungs is terrible. I don't know how to draw lungs. I saw something to do with lungs. Does that make sense, Serenity of Wind? So maybe she had hard time breathing. No. What the hell am I seeing lungs for? Let me see if we can get clarification on that. That was like very like bright. Yeah, she passed away. Okay. So she didn't have any illnesses that had to do with her lungs. I mean, we could do COVID. It could be lung cancer. It could be hard breathing. I am getting pelvic pain. What the heck? What is going on? Okay, because COVID attacked her. Okay. Welcome, Resin. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. COVID. So, yeah, she was showing me lungs. Let me see what else. I keep seeing this image. It looks like blinds of like, you know how you have a window and then you have your stereotypical, like, blinds. I'm seeing blinds. I don't know what that has to do with anything. We'll come back to that. Unless you know. Was she somebody who liked to look out the window, look through the blinds, and see what's going on outside? I don't know. I don't know why I'm seeing blinds from a window. I keep seeing it. It's like that was the first thing I saw, and I was trying to make sense of it. But we are going to come back to that. What is that? Two. I'm seeing Roman numeral 2. I think it's Roman numeral. I'm just writing it down. Let's see. So I'm seeing this now. Who is DJ Daffa? Welcome. You're a Gemini. Oh. Okay. Like I said, I get images and we gotta put them together. That is so freaking cool. Alright. Keep getting messages here. Okay. I was like, what is that? So that's why I write things down and draw them out. That is so freaky. Okay, I'm seeing something over here, but I don't know what it is. It's round. What the fuck is it? It could just be the light hitting my eye weird. Even though they're closed. Alright, Spirit. What else do we need to know here from Grandma? Do we have anything from Grandma here? Is that a fish? I can't tell if I'm seeing like a fish tank with fish. It's kind of muddled here. The images are very like wonky. Does that make she is Pisces? She's Pisces? What the? That is crazy. Holy macaroni. Okay, let me see. Is the fish a symbol for Pisces? Sorry, I forget. I'm terrible. Because if so, my mind is freaking blown. Is it fish? It is a fish. Holy fuck. I'm surprising myself, okay? I'm just saying. Alright. So I saw your sign and I saw her sign. So we're connecting here. We're connecting here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to do a mediumship reading, because I don't oftentimes get that opportunity to do it for a client or other people. So thank you. I'm still looking. I'm still seeing what they have to say. Grandmother, what do you want to tell Crunchy? I just saw a boat anchor. Does that have any correlation to you? I think it was a boat anchor. I'll draw it real quick. Maybe you'll know. I get random shapes, like I said. So this thing. Do you know what that is? Looked like a boat anchor, but I don't know what it is. And I see it going down really slow. It's okay. We can come back to that if we don't know what it is. Okay, we'll come back to it. Wanna see what it is. Is there anything you would like to say? Okay, Claire, cognizantly I heard, I'm very proud of you. You're growing up well. Let me see. Wait. Serenity, did she have like a garden, or did she like to garden? Because I'm getting images of like a garden, and I'm wondering if this symbol here is a shovel. If not, she like gardening, or the idea of gardening, or looking at gardens, something to do, or planting. She speak about house in Turkey. I see it. So maybe with the thing going down, it could be a shovel. It have a garden with nut tree. Oh my god, and what did I... Okay, listen. I drew the nut up here. Wait. Yeah, gotta fit it. So that's what that is. That's the nut. And I was... That's a shovel. Okay. And I was seeing, like, gardens and stuff. I do my best for the paper stuff. I'm sorry for my bad drawings. It's okay. So I'm definitely connected with her. And the inheritance stuff there. Okay. I want to see what else she has to say. I keep seeing those lines. I don't know what those lines are. Alright, I'll just show you. But they're like... I don't know what that means. Wait, can you see it like there? I keep seeing lines like that. I don't know what it means. And the inheritance stuff there. But it doesn't progress. Thank you, Crunchy, for your donation. I'm probably paper stuff. Oh, like paper stacking up. Crunchy, I appreciate your donation. And yeah, thank you so much. I am so grateful. Probably paper stuff. Okay. So it could just be stacks of paper. That can make sense. So if it has to do with inheritance, maybe she's showing me that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, but it's not getting done, and the work just keeps getting piled up. Yeah. So it looks like that there's a bunch of stuff getting piled up that's not getting done. And she's worried about it. You do your best. Yeah, I mean, by the way, the link didn't work in the pinned for me, but it worked when I clicked the link in your description for PayPal. Okay, thank you. I think it's because the way I copied and pasted it was a little wonky donkey. Trying to see what else is going on here. Serenity of the Wind. Is she somebody that doesn't like clutter? Clutter, like, she likes to have things neat. Is she someone that likes things that are neat? No. Neat. Like clean. I'm just curious. Because it sounds like she's saying, yeah, one of her girl. Because it sounds like she's saying a clean house is a happy house. It's strange. Not necessarily strange, but it sounds like that's what she's trying to say. She's also saying sorry for making things difficult for you guys. It could just be that she's saying that, like, I think it might just be because it has to do with, like, cleanliness. Maybe she's just picking up the fact that you are cleaning. Because the cleaning thing is what's being brought to my attention. And have weird talk because of her? Huh. Because she abused all the time verbally. Oh. Okay. It could just be that she just wants the best for you, but she doesn't know how to communicate it properly. Absolutely compulsive, though. Tough. Yeah. Cleaning was a big thing for her. But I do keep hearing that she is proud of you and that she's sorry that she didn't know how to communicate properly. She regrets speaking to you negatively, but she was trying to set you up for success. That's why she did what she did and how she did it. Does that make sense? All right. Serenity of the Wind. I know, but she destroyed me inside. Yeah. She regrets that. She absolutely does. But I'm going to conclude that reading because we got to get through more people, okay? Thank you for giving the opportunity to do a mediumship reading because I'd like to have the practice. She doesn't know how I conditioned myself for making her happy. Yeah, I'm sorry for the things you've had to go through. All right, guys, if you would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. All right, Danger Zone picked 11. Resin picked 12. DJ Dafa picked 8. Anybody else? Anybody on the YouTube side? I'm gonna have to pee soon. Jeremy picked 4. Okay. Anybody else? It says there's 9 of you. Chastity, you still in there? I'm gonna start rolling. Okay. All right. Hopefully it lands on one of your numbers and I'll have to roll like 80 times. Here we go. 2. Nobody picked that. Okay. 12. Resin picked 12. Yay! Resin 360. What question do you have? What work lies ahead of me? Are we talking... Well, you know what? I was going to say if it's spiritual or, like, actual work, but you know what? We'll let the cards decide that here. Oh, my. I have to pee. That card did not eat. Okay, they said take it anyway. Sounds good. Drink. Oh, spill it. Both. Okay. Sounds good. Imagination is as strong. Okay. Please pick one more card. Thank you. I feel like you should pull one more though. Guys are telling me to pull one more, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Here we go. Let me move this over here. So we have the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. It's really interesting because the way they landed is like 9-9, but regardless. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reversed. So when I see the Knight of Cups in reverse, that has to do with like moodiness, disappointment, overactive imagination, and jealousy, right? But I feel like it might be more of a disappointment type of feeling, maybe. We also have the 9 of Pentacles, and that's saying fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity, strings attached, power, and domination. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse, so personal goals, inner alignment, fear of unknown, fear of change, playing it safe, lack of planning. So, cohesively, jealous. Well, I don't think it's jealousy, though. I think it's more disappointment. Self-care, paid one-sided. Are you... Okay. I feel like you've put in a bunch of work and you might not be happy with the results. Is that the case here? I feel like you're putting in a bunch of work, but it's not yielding the results that you're looking for. Yes? Okay. I think it has to do with the way you're going about it. It could be that you're either playing it safe or lack of planning. Let me see what else. Clarification, please. And one card at a time. Oh, we got 2. I heard keep. Keep how landed. Okay. Another 9. That is so strange. So we have the Page of Cups and then the Hermit here. Alright, so the Page of Cups by itself represents like creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happy surprise, sensitivity, dreamer. And then the Hermit by itself is like soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking. So I feel like creative opportunities. I feel like you're searching for something here. You're searching for like the right thing, as in when it comes to your work here. It's like you're searching for what fits you best. All right, one more thing. 2 more cards. Thank you. We have the Emperor in reverse. Lack of discipline is what I'm getting here. Clara, welcome. Clara, what the frig? Dude, we will not be talking that way in the chat here. And I have no... I will boot you if you say things inappropriate. This is a safe space. We won't be doing that kind of stuff. Alright, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles here that has to do with wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contribution. So I feel like too, with this, the 6 of Pentacles, usually too, when it's reversed, it's saying it's one-sided charity or strings attached. And it's interesting too, because I feel like too, if it's not just one-sided charity, right? But also, where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought. Recklessness, wealth. Well, scratch what I just said. Okay, so pretty much, I feel like if you come up with the plan, you are disciplined, right? You're gonna go in the direction you need to go. JC Artwork, thank you for reporting them. JC Artwork, can I make you a mod? Do you want to be a mod on my channel? You're trustworthy. Can I make you a mod, JC Artwork? I'll ask before I actually do it, but okay, so resin, yeah, I'm seeing that you just have to become more disciplined in your work. Lack of discipline. And I think what you're searching for, you will find. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make you a mod JC artwork. Add as moderator. Just do that one. All right. Welcome, JC Artwork. You now have the fancy wrench. Yeah, I don't like a-holes either. Sometimes you get them that'll try to ruin the live for everybody else, and that's not cool. So, okay. Basically, sorry, Resident 360. I would say you're going to have a lot of creative opportunities coming your way, and you're going to have multiple chances to succeed in your work, okay? It's just that you have to become more disciplined. And once you do that, you'll see that you'll gain the financial security and long-term success, okay? Does that answer your question? What work lies ahead of me, though? So, what work? So I think if you're talking internally, discipline is probably the work. Oh, that's interesting how I caught that. So this card, we have the 8 of Cups, pretty much saying don't give up, but don't be afraid of change, okay? It's saying don't be afraid of change. You might have to switch up your tactics. So I think this has to do more of an internal situation. And if you apply it to the work that you're trying to do, you'll be successful. So I'm going to conclude that. I know you probably want a specific answer, but I think the reason why you don't have a specific answer is because you have so many options. Alright guys, I'm going to go to the next person. So if you have a number between 1 and 12, please pick your number. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a few more trolls in chat today. Alright, DJ Daffa picked number 4. Anybody else? Oh, Jeremy also picked 4. Jeremy, can you pick another number? DJ Daffa picked 4 already. Alright, so this is shuffled. 3. Okay, perfect. Anybody else? Let's see what other dice I have. My handy dandy little sack here. Because if only a few people pick, I'll use different dice. Anybody else want a reading? Pick a number. I have a 5-sided dice. I have a... Is this 3-sided? Oh, 4-sided. Anybody else? If not, I'm going to just roll. I'll roll the 4-sided dice. Alright, no one else is putting in their thing. Here we go. 3. Jeremy! Yay! I used a 4-sided dice. I'll leave this one out too, in case only a few people are responding. Jeremy, what's your question? Jeremy, what is your question? It's 5 o'clock here already? Holy shit. What message does Spirit have for me? Okay. What deck should we use for Jeremy here? Keep it the same. Yeah, I'll just keep it the same. The song, Don't Give Up. Da-na-na. Oh, my dice fell. Well, interesting. I won't give up on you. That song is in my head. So don't give up on yourself. I know you have projects and plans and stuff. Veronique, welcome. We have what is that number? 6 of Cups. Yeah. No. Yeah. 6 of Cups in reverse here. This has to do with moving forward. Awesome sauce. I won't give up on you. Da-na-na-na. Sorry I'm late. Had a friend over. No worries, Veronique. Didn't fall out. Ah! There we go. Thank you. And then we have the 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, yeah. I kind of already know what your reading was going to say before. I should have shouted it out first, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely progress here for you. And so we have the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. They both talk about progress and preparation, right? We have the 2 of Cups. This has to do with self-love and disharmony and imbalance. So I feel like you just got to work on your self-love, right? Build your confidence, my good sir. Thank you. We also have the 4 of Cups here. And this talks about meditation, contemplation, reevaluation, disconnected. And it's interesting because the 2 of Cups here also talks about broken communication. So if you're trying to speak to Spirit, it's saying that there's a disconnect here. You don't know how to do that? Okay. All right, we also have the Death card reversed. This has to do with resistance to change, holding on stagnation, and yeah, personal transformation. I feel the stagnant energy. We also have the Strength upright. I feel like you have the focus. You just got to apply it in the proper way. So let me go through these cards again. Yeah. So there's something contributing to the stagnant energy. And it could be like living in the past or being too preoccupied with things you don't have. And that could also play with the 4 of Cups here. But also there is a path here for progress. And I feel like you are making progress. But you got to work on your communication with Spirit. Because I keep seeing broken communication. And I know it's because you don't really know how to do that. But I feel like, too, if you can just focus And I would work on meditating daily, whether it's for 30 minutes, an hour. Just clear your mind, work on pushing anything negative out, right? And healing any like traumas and stuff, that also helps too with the stagnant energy. But just focus on pushing things out that are negative, and then focusing on listening, or however we don't know what your abilities are yet, but like just being still and listening, right? But there is definitely progress, man. Definitely. There's definitely transformation heading your way. And you absolutely have the focus to be successful, right? But like I said, you just got to make sure you put it in the correct things. Start focusing on the things that matter. Don't worry about the things you do not have or the things you can't do. Work on the things you can do, or if there's something you can't do, learn. I know it can be difficult, but sometimes you just gotta break through that stagnation, break through the resistance to change, and just change. And just work on your things that you need to work on. Jeremy, after this live, I wanted to message you on Instagram because I wanted to ask you something. I don't want to ask it on the live, but I wanted to send you something, okay? But after this live, I will talk to you more about it. So, does this make sense for you, Jeremy? Ronnie, haven't had the time to watch the tarot pull you did for me. Sorry, I've been slacking. It's okay. Last month's was on point though. Okay, Ronnie, well, if you didn't watch it yet, there's a little surprise in there because I've already posted a clip of it on some of my social medias. But I call a card out before it pops out, and I was like mind blown. I was like, holy shit. Awesome, Jeremy. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next person. So if you guys would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. All right. Wait. Okay. DJ Dafa, pick number 5. Anybody else? We're 2 hours in, y'all. And I gotta pee. I know I keep bringing it up. I'm sorry. 6. Okay. Hi there. I've been lurking here for a while today, and I'm intrigued by your reading. Just wanted to say hi since I've been watching. Welcome, Mixling. Thank you for joining. I don't know why I'm shuffling right now. Okay. Anybody else have a number they wanted? So we have a 6 and a 5. A 6 and a 5. Anybody else? And just remember, even if I read for you, you can still be read for again. We have a 2. Yay! Interesting. Whoever I'm going to read for, Ace of Cups is the first card. Anybody else? We have 5 people in YouTube. Alright, well, I'm going to start rolling then. I'll roll a 6-sided die since there's only 3 people. Wait. A 5, a 2, and a what? A 6. Yeah, 6-sided die. Oh. Okay, the big dice yeeted across the room. But that's okay, because we only need a few sides. Let me get my 6-side one out. I am now loaded with dice, y'all. It is a fun time. Where's my regular 6? Oh, the regular 6-sided die is over there. Okay. I have a dice pretty much for every, like, side count. It was so fun. Okay, here we go. I'm a roll. Y'all. Here we go. We got a 4. Did anybody pick 4? We have a 6, a 5, and a 2, so no. A 2. Mixling. Hello. You are chosen. What is your question? The Ace of Cups had popped out too. So this card has to do with love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, a new baby. That's very very specific. Proposal and marriage. Okay. So what is your question? I'm gonna keep these out. That one was sticky. ¿Por qué? Because it's blue, maybe? What blockages are stopping me from improving my art? Ooh! Okay. What blockages? So it's interesting that we got a creativity card here. So it's interesting because that's what your focus is. Deadlocks. Okay. Let me see. I feel like you have chakra or chakras that are blocked. But I'm gonna pull 3 cards first. Boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward. Okay. What blockages are stopping me from improving my art? I'm gonna do a little meditation and see something real quick. I want to see what the chakras are doing for you. I want to see if you have any chakra blockages. Green. What is green? Green has to do with heart chakra. That has to do with and okay. So I feel like your heart chakra is one to look at. I want to see something else. What else? My neck is hurting like crazy. I wonder if it's throat. Security, anxiety. I have a poster I'm looking at. That's why I'm leaning over. Huh. Okay. So, mixling. I don't know much about chakras, so this is something I'll have to study later. Yeah, I mean, so chakras are pretty much energy points in the body, right? So you have your third eye, or technically your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And green came to mind, which is the heart chakra, and then my neck is hurting, so I'm associating that with throat chakra here. So when things get out of balance or blocked, it can affect your other chakras. So for example, if your heart and your throat chakra are like blocked, it can affect the ones above it. So like your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, a lot of those like receive information, and a lot of it can be like receiving creative information, right? So if you work through creativity and creating art, that scared the shit out of me. See, I told you, if you guys hit the subscribe button, it'll scare the shit out of me. But when things are blocked, it affects the other chakras. And so since creativity is your main concern, it's probably because 2 of your chakras are blocked, and it's messing the flow of energy to the ones above it. right? So a quick way you can try, right? If it's just a minor blockage. So the heart is associated with green and your throat chakra is associated with blue. What I recommend, and this is just a quick way, doesn't always work for everybody, but you can try this. It's a simple fix here. So you're going to want to start at the lowest one first. Picture your heart chakra, which just think of a green ball, all right? Think of a green ball. Since you're a creative person, I'm pretty sure you're good at visualization, I would assume. Picture a green ball of energy and start spinning that ball of energy clockwise, right? Until it starts moving by itself in your mind. And then once that happens, move to your blue one, which is your throat, and same thing. Think of a blue energy ball and spin it clockwise to get that motion going. And once it's going, see if that'll help you, okay? Another thing you can do is meditation. That'll also help you, which, spinning those chakra balls of energy is kind of a form of meditation. Try doing that. It'll help you. One way or another, it'll help you. But I feel like with these cards here, we have the Ace of Cups. That has to do with, again, that's creativity, and you're having a deadlock here, and yeah, feeling stuck. So that is what I recommend. I want to pull one more card, though. Thank you. This is the Empress. It's saying abundance, nurturing, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution. So you are going to succeed and get past what you like, that blockage here. But it could just be negative energy or residual energy that comes from, it can come from anywhere, really. It can come from negative situations that you might be thinking about. It could just happen because, you're in a place where you're absorbing negative things and it just sits in your body. But try doing the spinning thing I taught you. Thank you very much for the information. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. Let me know if it works for you. If not, we'll figure it out, okay? But that was what Spirit was telling me for a quick, easy thing. I will definitely try your suggestion. Yeah, and like I said, meditation too by itself is very helpful. And, you don't have to just sit there and just close your eyes. There are other types of meditation. Drawing in of itself is a meditation. Listening to music or driving or exercise is a really good meditation. You're a creative person, right? So I am too. One thing that helps get my juices going is music. Music, it's like certain tunes and things will spur images in my head. And or feelings, and I'm just like, oh my god, this song is giving me this feeling, I need to draw it out or write it out. That will help you too. Doran, welcome. All right, we're gonna move to the next person. La da da da, it goes around the world just na 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 na. And everybody's singing na 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Pick your numbers between 1 and 12 if you would like a reading. 8 people again. All right, we got a 6 in there. Ooh, a card already flipped out. All right, we got a 2, a 6. I'm blind, Doran. I can't see your little emoticons. Is it? I can't see. Okay, we have a 6 and a 2. Anybody else? And even if I read for you, I'll read for you again. You can keep participating if you want. If Spirit has more to say to you, they'll pick you again. All right, what do we got? A 5. Okay. Anybody else? Since there's not that many people in chat, we can do multiple turns here. I don't know why, but 5. Maybe there's a reason. Anybody else? If not, I'ma roll the dice that I put somewhere. Did I put it behind? I did. Oh no, I didn't. What the heck? Okay. Well. Oh, I see them. It's because the dice are black and I can't see it on my black desk. Alright. So I'm going to roll now. No one else is picking. 6. Veronique, you got 6. And we also got the Queen of Swords, which is in reverse. This has to do with like overly like emotional things. I also feel like depression too. So what is your question? My ears are ringing. Just do another... Okay. I still gotta do Tay-Tay's reading yet for this month. Holy macaroni. Depression, feeling too much or too little. It depends. So usually it could be both. It could be one or the other. Sometimes people feel too much and they can't process it, and it just kind of like gets them out of sorts. One more card, please. I'm very boring lately. No, you're not. You're not boring. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move these down so I can see them. Alright, so we have the Queen of Swords of reversed here. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Wowzers. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like just your, whether it's depression or just feeling sad, is causing you to withdraw. And I feel like when you do that, it can cause a loss of opportunity. And then we have the Five of Cups here, and that has to do with like finding peace and personal setbacks and self-forgiveness. And I feel like a lot of it has to, with this, is personal setbacks and self-forgiveness. Thank you for the card. We also have the Three of Wands in reverse. Unexpected delays, obstacles to long-term goals. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I feel like too, when you recoil or you withdraw yourself, holy macaroni. it kind of can give you that loss of opportunity, which can cause unexpected delays. Or it could just be that unexpected delays that are making you feel this way. So many reverse, usually don't have so much. Yeah. I've never seen so many reverses in a row. That's insane. Come on. Something positive, man. I think sometimes, and you know, a lot of people get this way, we get in our funks, and it's like we get into this time of like depression, sadness. It just happens sometimes. We have the Emperor in reverse. We keep getting a lack of like discipline too. And controllingness. I've had some paranormal shit. Wait a minute, Veronique. Maybe it was you. Okay, Veronique, last night, and for those who've been around, probably already heard me say this, but last night, I was watching TV with Hayes, and I heard something go smack on the floor. And Hayes and I were like, what the heck was that? Did a mouse get caught in the trap? Like, what is going on? We couldn't find it. Later, I go into the bathroom, obviously to go to the bathroom, and I found that one of my pill bottles fell on the floor. Now, I always put it into the shelf so it doesn't fall, and the bathroom door is always closed, okay? So we close it so the dog doesn't get into the trash can. So the door was closed, and that medicine fell off that shelf by itself. Are you having weird shit like that happening? I wonder if it's I wonder if it's related to you. I'm wondering if it has to do. I'm also seeing a black, foggy mist thing. Just curious. And I'm wondering if this is what's causing your mood swing, like to the downside. I'm curious. And I actually messaged Chastity last night. I was like, hey, this just happened. It's so weird. Has an old dial phone in the living room. And all of a sudden, it did like ping, which only happens if you lift the horn and of the telephone. And I found a dead mouse in the garden. Interesting. So, I think there's an entity in your house because I was seeing a shadowy, foggy mist thing. It's like I wonder if it was what we were seeing last night. So last night I was seeing this thing. It looked hunched, right? It almost reminded me of the witch, the evil witch from, I think it was Snow White. Chastity even validated it and saw it. Isn't it always the shadow dude that's always there? It's possible. This thing looks more hunched though. This thing looks like the hunched thing I saw last night. But it's interesting because the Emperor did pop out here. And this has to do with when it's reversed. Oh yeah, you know what? You're probably right. It probably is because we did have the Emperor come in reverse. And that has to do with a controlling, nasty male. I'm wondering though if you have another thing. I want to pull from this deck here. I want to use the Conjure cards. It's my new favorite deck. Just want to see. I just want to see. I want to see. One card. Got 2 cards. I heard keep. Interesting. Banjo came out again. The 5 of hearts, the 3 of hearts. Whoa, look how that landed. It's like under my bracelet and it's like floating there. Alright. I think it's affecting my boyfriend because he is in a very low point now. Yeah. Aurora. Yes, I'm still going. Just hold on. Once we're done with the reading, I'll have you guys pick numbers, but we're still going. We're still going. So let me go through this. Since this is a new deck, I don't have it memorized yet. Just bear with me. So we have the 5 of hearts here. So known as the Little Chapel, this card is represented by a stained glass church window. Growing up in a Southern Free Will Baptist church, I've always had a deep love for those windows and the artwork of sunlight created by them. To dream of being in a church signifies a wedding or marriage. Likewise, to dream of seeing praying hands is a sign of fertility. Therefore, the 5 of hearts foretells a marriage, and with the Jack of hearts, a baby. But we don't have that. It's interesting. And then we have the 3 of hearts. So let's see what it is with combination of the 3 of hearts. So this shows a short time of 3 hours or days. So the banjo and whiskey bottle foretells your cup running over. The little sparrow can mean that someone wishes to speak with you or that wrongs will be righted. Okay. And then with the 6 of diamonds. Where are my diamonds? Interesting. Much like the rabbit in That Wonderful Tale, this one is a sign for you to keep going. You're on the golden road. The 6 of diamonds also foretells coming money. When paired with the 10 of hearts, it predicts an early marriage or widowhood, but also warns against a second marriage. It's interesting because this keeps talking about marriage. No baby around me. It could be marriage, Veronique. And do we have an update of whether or not you were accepted with that thing you were talking to me about? Because that could be the money it's talking about. I know those things can take a while. I just find it interesting. I just want to see. A Leo, P.S. Dig your music vibes. Thank you. We got the 10 of spades. Let's see, one more card, please. And we have the Joker. Or no, the Jack of diamonds. Didn't we say something about Jack of diamonds? Alright, so I want to see the 10 of spades here. 10 of spades, gravestone. The graveyard is the end of things, especially worries, doubts, and troubles. This card signifies that the worst of a situation is over. However, in some instances, it does foretell a loss, but not an extreme one. Lastly, depending on surrounding cards, the 10 of spades can show witchcraft or evil forces at work. Well, we know about the witchcraft. If paired with the 6 of clubs, it represents a loss of faith. We don't have a 6 of clubs. Okay, and let's see the diamonds here. Jack of diamonds. Some folks are snakes in the grass. No matter how many times they shed their skin, they're still a snake. The Jack of spades. No, I don't want spades. I want Jack of diamonds. Hold up. I oopsed. There we go. We all know that song originally sung by the Old Crow Medicine Show and then redone by Darius Rucker. It speaks of a reunion, a man, and a beautiful girl when my mama taught me to read the Jack of Diamonds was a beautiful girl and a young boy, something new but not tapped into yet. It is generally good news. For this, the card's main symbol is wagon wheel. To dream of one signifies a visitor. Like the wheel, folks travel many roads here and there, and sometimes find themselves meeting each other halfway. This card foretells a future meeting between friends or relatives. Specifically, it represents a young man or woman with blonde or light features. However, the one whom this card represents may also be hard to please. Honestly, I kind of see kind of married. Got an appointment for the hospital, not for the money yet. Okay, that's progress, though. That's progress. Oh, is this upside down? I didn't realize it was upside down. Hold up. That's all it says, though. There is no reverse, so... Forever smile. Yes, hold on to your questions. We'll roll the dice, and if we land on you, you get to do your thing. Hold your questions. So, Ronnie, hopefully this answered something. I don't know, but maybe there's a union in the future. I mean, I know your current circumstance right now, but like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna conclude that. I keep hearing hallelujah, hallelujah. Don't ask me why. And it's in church version, like hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Anyway, guys, if you would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. We are going to the next person. That's how I feel about the hospital thing. Oh, nice. All right, Forever Smile picked 9. Aurora picked 7. Anybody else? Hallelujah, hallelujah. Anybody else want a reading? Anybody else? Anybody else? We only got 2 people? That's it? Okay. Oh, we got a 4. Yay! Okay. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Alright. Well, if no one else is going to yeet a number into the chat, I'm going to start rolling. Here we go. A 2. Did anybody pick 2? No. No, they did not. Come on, let's land on one of these numbers here. 11. And Ghost is barking. Cool. We got, what is this, a 6? No 6. A 2 again. A 6 again. A 9. Ooh, Forever Smile has 9. Yay! What is your question? I'm gonna just shuffle this a little bit more. Go like this. We are 2 hours and 34 minutes. Guys, if you want to donate, I have links there. And if the links are funky, just go into the description. You can click on those links if you are feeling charitable today. Who was coming toward me in love? Single for a long period of time. Okay. Well, the first card that yeeted was the 10 of Wands. Okay, okay. The first term I heard in my head was carrying baggage. Well, I gotta go. It was a fast one. Hope all goes well. and all the best. Thank you, Veronique. Thank you for joining. Have a super special, awesome night, because I know it's late there. All right, the death card be wanting to come out a lot today. So that has to do with endings and beginnings and transformation. Okay, I see where this is going. Yeah, I'm going to bed, yeah. So, okay. Forever Smile. I don't know if you are currently doing this or something that needs to be done, but it's showing like baggage and you transforming from that. So I don't know if you're working on yourself currently. There's 2 cards here, so we're gonna pull those back. Or if that's saying you need to work on yourself. We have the Strength card in reverse. That has to do with self-doubt, insecurity, raw emotion. I am working on myself. Okay, that's good. So here's the thing. I always say that it's important. Whoa. It's important to work on yourself because when you do that, you raise your vibration. And the thing with vibrations and the law of attraction is your vibration will attract a like vibration, okay? So it's always good to work on yourself because the higher your vibration, the higher chance that you're going to attract somebody with the same vibration that you have. I heard keep. All right. So we have a Knight of Wands. So it has to do with passionate, adventurous, fearless, impulsiveness. And then we have the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, suffering, grief. I feel like this might have been a past relationship here. That is the cause of your baggage. And if you work on that trauma there, or sense of anxiety, that's a really great step, as you know. Yeah, so we have the King of Pentacles. So that's somebody with leadership qualities, discipline, abundant, prosperous, and generous, right? So it looks like that's who you're trying to attract. Want somebody like that. We have the Fool. This has to do with new beginnings and possibilities. We have spontaneousness, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity. Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing here. It looks like that person you're trying to attract is part of the new beginning, and it looks like something that is headed your way. Now, as far as a time frame, I don't know if I can necessarily give that to you. I heard 4. I don't know if it's 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 something. I don't know. Something to do with 4. Oh my god. 4. A 4 popped out. What the frig? That's insane. Okay, a 4 popped out here of the deck. Yay, I caught it on camera. There is no guy around me. Yep, that's okay. So this has to do with being focused on the wrong things here, and you're not seeing the positive that's your way. There's a reason why there's no guy around you currently, right? That's because Spirit is trying to give you time to work on yourself, right? And so 4 is an important number here. As you can see, I called it before it popped out of the deck, right? I feel like this is validation, but also something to do with the number 4. So like I said, it could be 4 months. It could be, if there's no one around you, you could meet someone in 4 weeks or 4 months. Maybe 4 years, but it's something to do with the number 4. That is insane. No. else? All right, what is this card? This is a 7. So this has to do with, what is this? 7 of Pentacles, right? This is long-term view, hard work, and diligence. So that has to do with, again, working on yourself. Okay? Thank you, Dynamite, for following. So, yeah, you have to have a different perspective here, right? Thank you, Nayla101, for following. You are awesome. Everyone here is awesome, right? So I feel like your focus is on the wrong thing, right? So like I said, you got to focus on yourself, healing any wounds that you have. And when the time is right, that is when you will attract the right person. So even if there's nobody near you right now, there will be in the future. For sure. But you have to put in that hard work. Also, you have to, this is just general energy here too. So if you don't go out and, you know, do stuff and you just stay at home all day, every day, you're not going to meet anybody. So, also wanted to throw that out there. Anything else? One more card, please. Yeah. That's not one card. One more card, please. Thank you. There it goes. We got the Lovers card. Okay? So, love, harmony, relationship, union, partnerships, it's coming, okay? Like I said, this is the result here. This is your result. Once you put in that hard work, you're going to make or build a positive vibration for yourself, and then you're going to attract this King of Pentacles, okay? But like I said, the number 4 is very important. There's a reason why I called it out before the card popped out. So, I mean, maybe pay attention to that number. But I'm going to conclude your reading here, Forever Smiles. Hopefully it helped you. It's awesome that I got to call that out. It's like 2 times in the past week. Alright guys, if you would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. We're going to go up to 3 hours. How's that sound? We're at 2 hours and 43 minutes now. Thank you for your honest reading. You're welcome. All right, Aurora pick number 7. Anybody else? Yeah. One thing I like to practice on my channel is honesty, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because that's not going to help you in the long run. Number 12 by Dynamite. Awesome. Leo picked 2 and Aurora picked 7. Anybody else? Making sure this is shuffled enough. Anybody else? You can have multiple turns, so feel free to keep playing. Alright. So I'm going to start rolling the dice then. Wait, a Leo, 2 or 11. You can't pick 2 numbers. You can't pick 2 numbers. That's cheating. Okay. Alright. So what number do you want then, Leo? Do you want 2 or 11? You can only pick 1. JC Artwork pick number 4. Anybody else? Sorry. So much fun. 9. Okay, you're going to pick 9. That is a-okay. All right, I'm going to roll then. I'm going to roll. All right. 9. Wow, Leo. 9. We got it on the first try. First try. What is your question? La 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 la. Na 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 na. I noticed the video is so delayed now. What the frig? There we go. Is what I saw going to happen inlands of South Africa? Oh. Okay, let's see. I have to pee. Whoa, too many cards here. Just curious to see what numbers they are. Okay, no. Let me see. I will say, I've been having a lot of dreams of floods. Does it have anything to do with flooding? I'm just curious. I want to know if anyone else is having flood dreams. Alright, so is anything... This is a yes card. So the Ace of Pentacles is a yes card. Thank you, by the way. You're welcome. Came in reverse, though. But regardless, it's still a yes. Yes, a tsunami-like outburst of a sudden... Oh, I've been dreaming of tsunamis, too! Holy crap! Is that what you saw about Africa? No way. Then what the fuck? Must I warn the people? Okay. You don't want to create panic. And like I said, so the thing with visions, it's kind of like decisions by people can change the way things go, right? And it's possible that things can happen over time. So I don't know the terrain of that location of South Africa. I don't know how the terrain is. I don't know if it's below sea level like Louisiana is in the United States. I'm not quite sure how the terrain is. If it's something that is below sea level, your likelihood of a flood is very plausible. I recommend, this is another yes card, by the way. Yes, Silent Echoes, I'm still going. Emotional loss, block creativity, emptiness, self-love. Interesting that this has to do with water as well. This is a water card. And it's a cup literally overflowing. So, and this has to do with intuition as well. Okay. Well, you don't want to cause a panic, Leo, because you don't know when. It could be 20 years from now. It could be a few weeks. I don't know. Okay? So you have to be very careful of how you do it. The only thing I could say is you can tell people to become more prepared in case of anything dangerous or of any disasters, right? So I would maybe do that, right? Instead of like scaring people, even though that is not your intention, you don't want to scare people. I would educate people the benefits of becoming self-sufficient, but also prepared in case of an emergency, right? So like having a go bag in case, you need to get out of Dodge or you need to leave an area quickly. Have a go bag. Have something you can just grab and leave if need be. So have extra stocks of water. Like I would maybe educate people like about that stuff. Because if you just say, oh my God, there's going to be a big flood, people are going to start to panic, right? I understand you want to protect people, right? But sometimes the best way to protect people is educating them in certain things and not causing a panic. Because sometimes when you cause a panic or people are panicked, it can be more destructive than helpful. Does that make sense? Resin 360, know where the high places are. That is a very good point. So if you live in South Africa, look at your maps or look at the highest points of that area and come up with a plan to where if you do have to leave the area, that you have somewhere to go to. You have a destination point instead of just like scrambling around. Dude, how much for one question? So the questions are free. I just ask, like, if someone wants to donate, it will be helpful if you do. The minimum donation is $5, but you don't have to. That's just me saying, hey, like, it'll help me because I'm out of work. So it's up to you. I'm not saying you have to donate for a question. But if you are feeling charitable, I'd be very appreciative. So, Leo, does that answer your question? Block creativity. Yeah, this has to do with intuition. So, Leo, hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like too, the collective consciousness is seeing a lot of flooding, right? I'm not the only psychic medium that's seeing a lot of flooding visions. Yes, you rock. So I'm busy Googling high points. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, you guys, I'm going to go to the next person. So if you would like a reading, hi, can I ask a question? Nayla, please pick a number between 1 and 12. And that goes for everybody. So I'm moving on. So if you would like a reading, please pick a number between 1 and 12. And if I call your number, you will get the reading, okay? Nayla picked number 7. She was quick with that. Or he or she was quick with that number. Eight by Aurora. Anybody else? That was a weird shuffle. Anybody else? Anybody else? If not, I'm gonna roll that dice. So we have number between what? 1 and 12. Silent echoes. So 8 and 7 were picked already. Sorry. Tastes good. Alright, she picked 3. Alright, guys, I'm going to roll. I wonder if I have an 8-sided dice. I want to see what I got. Yeah, no. I have a 9-sided dice. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. I'll roll a 9-sided dice. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, we got a 9. Did anyone pick a 9? No. We got a 6. No. A 5. Nobody picked a 5. And then we have another 5. Not a gay. Another 6. Another 9. A 4. A 2? Nope. Another 5. What is going on here? Another 9. It doesn't want to play nice. 1. 8. Aurora. I even chose a dice with less sides to make it faster, but sometimes it doesn't work. 8. So, Aurora, what is your question? Oh, it's 5:55 p.m. here. Whoop whoop. What is your question? What is your question? What is your question, Aurora? ¿Qué preguntas? What is your question? I don't know. Sometimes I like to speak in Spanish. My question is, am I on the right path? I feel like I'm connecting with my higher self, but I still doubt my spiritual abilities daily, despite the fact that I gave an accurate reading yesterday. You know, that is one of the hardest things that psychic mediums and intuitive people have issues with, is trusting in their self and their abilities. I am one of those people. So let me see. So. This is a reverse of the Five of Swords. Okay. And we have the Empress. Growth, evolution, action. We have the Six of Pentacles. Strength, power, okay, I just wanted to see. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Here we go. We also got the Devil card. But, anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm in the same... Both Aurora. That's true. I'll go for now. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I feel like for you, there's definitely growth here. So I feel like you are going in the right direction. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any growth, right? But I feel like there's some things in your past that you have to make amends with. And that could slow down your, whatchamacallits, your growth here. Yeah, self-care. They're pointing out that you need to work on self-care just a bit. And that could just be, you know, working on yourself, right? And then we do have the Devil card. Shadow self. Yes, shadow self is one of the... So it has to be like working through your shadow self or doing shadow work, if that makes sense. So it has to do with like fixing traumas or, you know, becoming or reconciling past things. But I feel like as long as you do those things, you will definitely be on the correct path. Yeah, I have childhood trauma and I'm working through it. That's great. So I feel like you are definitely working through those things, and I think you're definitely on the right path here. And I feel like it's interesting too with mediums and psychics and intuitives. It's like we can have a bunch of validation and we'll still feel like that, but is it true, or are we sure? I think it's just we have to build confidence in ourselves too. It's hard, I know. Trust me, it is hard. Am I a medium psychic? I feel like you have the ability to communicate with spirits or communicate through your guides. So in a way, yeah, that can make you a medium. I highly recommend meditation for you. Hello there. What is this? So, maybe card came out, which makes sense because I feel like everybody has the potential to become a medium or a psychic, right? Everyone has a potential. Some people are really good at it. But regardless, it requires work, right? It's not something that is always given to a person. So if that is something you want, you can get it. You just gotta work. But, you know, like I said, some people are good at it and some people are not good at it. And while everyone does have the potential, it's kind of like everyone has the potential. I keep saying that, but it's true. But this card also says information overload. I feel like that could also be a thing for you. I feel like I talk with spirits all day, every day, but I feel like I'm going crazy. No, I don't think you're going crazy. Last night, I was like, I see this hag looking thing, like, in my house. She looks like the evil witch from Snow White. She's got a weird face and a weird nose thing going on, and she's hunched like this. And I'm like, am I crazy? And then I validated it with Chastity, and she was like, I see this person too. And I was like, lit, okay. Sometimes it just helps, to talk with other like-minded people. Get into a group of, just my subscriber base, for the most part, we're all generally into the same stuff. And I feel like if you find support groups and people that you can practice with, the more practice you get, the more confident you will get. And it'll also help grow your abilities. So I recommend doing that. I mean, Reddit has great support groups. Facebook has great support groups. YouTube, obviously. I would, find people you vibe with that you can practice with. I do host practice groups and mediumship circles. If that is what you're interested in, it's $1 to get in, and you have to get in through Patreon. But I do it because I can pretty much manage and protect everyone in that group, if that makes sense. It'll protect you from the bots and stuff. That's why I charge $1, right, for it, because I don't want bots to just come in and be like, ha ha ha, you're this, you stuck, and blah blah blah. So it's just my way of having a community that we can learn and build off each other. So if that is something you're interested in, I do host monthly practice groups, and we practice our mediumship together. So if that is something you are interested in. We have a question here. Aurorlis, are these tarot readings? Yes. And thank you, Resin, for answering the question. But, alright, we're going to move to, we're at 3 hours. Okay, one more person. So if you want a reading, right, please pick a number between 1 and 12. This will be the last person, okay? So hopefully this helped answer your question, Aurora. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I believe you're on the right path. 2 from Resin. Don't pick the same numbers. So far, we have 1 number. Oh, 2. Okay, so we have a 2 and a 4. Anybody else? Anybody else? Whoa, first card already popped out. Anybody else? Spirit already knows who's going to win. That's why cards be jumping out before we even pick somebody. We have an 8. Awesome. And a 6. Anybody else? Anybody else? Thank you very much. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Love and light to you all. Thank you. Hope you have a super special, awesome night or day or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Morning, if it's in the morning. Anybody else? We have a 2, a 4, a 6. Oh, the Leo retracted their number. Leo, did you want to pick a different number? Skip me, you already did me. Gotta be fair. I mean, you can have another reading if you want. Okay. Hey, if that's how you want to be, that's fine. But yeah, you can have multiple readings. That just tells me that Spirit has more information for you. Alright. I'm gonna start rolling then. We only got 3 numbers on the board. I'll roll my 6-sided dice, so hopefully we can get a number faster. Alright. Here we go. 4. Nayla, 101. What is your question? Look, we got the Strength card first. Whoop, whoop. Do you feel like I'm connecting with my higher self? Did you pick that up in my reading? I'm just curious. I feel like you are connecting with your higher self. What is your question on me and Mo? Mo? What is your question, Nayla? I'm confuzzled. What is your question? Unless you mean like a general. You want a love reading? Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, peace. Peace out. Ooh, we have a Justice card in reverse. Guilt, dishonesty, punishment. Oh, what's going on there? Alright, what do we got? More card, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. So we have the Strength card. That has to do with courage, passion, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. We also have the Justice card in reverse. That has to do with unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty, and punishment. We have Ace of Wands in reverse. That has to do with delays, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down boredom. We also have the Four of Cups. That has to do with sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, checking in for realignment. Okay. So collectively, I'm wondering if you feel that you've been dealt a not so great hand, and you're probably bored and tired and sick of delays. And I'm wondering that if it's caused you a lack of energy or motivation, but you're trying to get your happiness. So let's see. All right, on our future. On our future and what he thinks of me. All right, so I can't read on behalf of someone else without their permission, but I can show you your life path, like a potential life path, and see how it's going for you. But I cannot tell you the feelings of another person because that is a breach of privacy. But I'll show you or tell you what I've got for you. Thank you. So let me see what we got here. So we do have death. That has to do with endings and beginnings, change and transformation. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. That could be avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. That has to do with diligence, passion, high standards, but also like hard work, right? Are one of you like avoidant? Is he avoidant towards you? Do you know? Are they is this person like avoidant in any way? I'm just curious. Da, 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 da. What does avoidant mean? So let's say, what's a good example? So let's say there's a problem, right? And you want to talk to that person about the problem, and that person is aware of that situation, so they try to bring up, it's a lack of wanting to confront an issue, or they run away. They like to run away from things or problems or people. Not really? Okay. That's good. Okay. Or it could just be like, so respecting differences. Endings, beginnings. There's definitely a change here. I feel like with this, it has to do with hard work and the effort you put into it. So what you put in is what you'll get out of it. That card. There we go. This card, so the 5 of Pentacles is worried about being left out in the cold. Are you in a relationship with this person already, or you're not yet? Because this makes it like you are and you're just afraid of them leaving you. Or it could just be like afraid of being disappointed, or what the heck is the correct word? Early dating. But that's the case. I am afraid. Yeah, you're afraid of being left out in the cold. Because I see that with this 5 of Pentacles. It looks like, though, there's definitely some kind of respecting of differences. Yeah, here's your anxiety right here. Here's your anxiety. Keeps you up at night. All right, let me see. Can we have an outcome, please? Yeah, you're afraid of painful endings. Can we please have an outcome, maybe? A potential outcome, please? Whoa. 2 cards. Potential outcome, please. Thank you. So, this is the 4 of Swords. This has to do with rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, renewal, solitude. right? I'm hearing putting your mind at ease is what I'm hearing with that card. Come on. One more card, please. All right. So we have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. It's interesting because typically the Emperor in reverse talks about someone that's controlling, lacks discipline, a male energy that's stubborn. It's interesting, is all I can say. I don't know if this person is that way. Past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends, desire to forget. I'm wondering if this has to do with the past relationship. I feel like this might have to do with the past relationship where you were with somebody that was a jerk and you're kind of like worried about that getting in the way too. And I feel like you might be dwelling on past things. Yes? Okay. Yeah. Don't let that get in your way of your current relationship, please. Because they're talking about hard work and putting good vibes in there. And you'll attract good vibes if you put in good vibes. Yep, there it is. King of Wands. He came up right. So this person is a natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, good or big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. Yeah. I think things are going to be okay. All right? When I say that person will get in the way, it's not a physical thing. It's more of your past traumas with that person. Does that make sense? So that's what I mean by that. He's not physically going to get in the way. It's more of past traumas that deal with him that are shaping your mindset currently, right? So I'm saying don't let that happen, right? But I feel like you need to work on that trauma and realize that this person is a different person and that they're not that person. And I think you just need to meditate, sleep on it, realize that, work hard in your relationship with this person and you're going to see your relationship bloom. And yeah, I mean, you pretty much set the foundations to what's going on. You have control of how this goes. All right? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. La la la. I'm going to conclude that reading, and I'm going to conclude this reading session today because now we're at 3 hours and 20 minutes and I have to pee. Had to pee for an hour, or no, I've had to pee for like 2 hours. So guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate, you guys coming along and letting me do readings for you. For those who have donated, thank you so much. I am appreciative of that. It really does help. But yeah, I also just want to respect for you, Miss Fine Art Medium, for doing 3 hours. Thank you. I haven't done one in like 2 months and I missed it. Not gonna lie. I want to be able to do more of these for you guys in a month. I'm just trying to create more content so it's not just tarot cards. Because some people come here for like mediumship development, haunting help. I'm like a jack of all trades. I like to help everybody as much as I can. But I do mediumship practice circles once a month. You just have to become a patron, which is $1. You can get in, and we do learning things there. What else? I'm trying to add more videos and make more videos about mysteries and channeling things. So I'm trying to bring in different content for everybody. And, guys, I'm making my own oracle deck, and I'm almost done illustrating it, and I'm so excited. I don't know when it'll be done, because I have to make a book to go with it, but I'm excited. I'll give you more updates on that once I have it, but, again, thank you guys so much, and I'll always leave, like, a, update, like, when I do these, readings, so you'll know a little bit ahead of time when I'm doing these readings, so you can catch me if you have any questions. But yeah, really see most of the readers, and yes, you make out you represent girl, one cool lady, woman. Thank you. So guys, you guys are awesome. Again, thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully I can do another one of these in a week or two. Maybe in a few days. Won't see. And also, I have a podcast with Chastity, and we learn about pretty much everything. Spiritual, related, paranormal. We talk about our weekly paranormal stories. Our main mission with that podcast is to spread light and maybe answer questions that people have about, spirits and mediumship development and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.